Hey!
Get down.
Good afternoon. So I just woke up this morning coming back from that vessel drop off at Rosca in GP there with the 24 low. Made it back to Valley View last night and ran out of time. I had to shut her down. Even had to do some fudging in the logbook to make that legal because yeah, should have just stayed in GP, but I didn't. But anyways, we came back to the shop and undouble lined. Put the wheeler away, re-spooled my line because we're going to do some scissoring down, you know. Gonna go get a D6 cat here from Hopkins gravel pit, and we're going to take that to same place took that Volvo rock truck. Oh, that would have been, that's over a month ago now. And yeah. We're just north of the Lacombe County office here, off at 12. I've had some footage before at the gravel pit helping out Hopkins. So I went home and showered, shaved, got some more lunch goodies, restock, you know what I mean? Not gonna have a lot of time to stop. So my hats came in. I only brought one to work. I'm wearing this one. Skunt Oilfield Transport, which is what me and my buddy kind of laughed about. If we had a company when we worked at Road Train, I was like, what would we name it? And I came up with that one because we're always throwing around the word, you know what I mean? You can get yours on Fourth Wall, time-lapse trucker. I did make a change to the design. This is the first design I got. It's a snapback trucker hat. Already comes pre-bent. And I made the S red, and then the rest will be in orange. What do you guys think? I don't know. I've been thinking about that name for a long time, since Road Train days, so I'm just like, I might as well just make my own hat, why not? It's unofficial. I don't have a company, but if I did, I already got a hat. So yeah, we're just gonna go out here, grab a D6, and it's got a stiff blade on it. It's like 12, 5 3/4. Pretty much right at the 12.6 mark, just to make it haulable, you know what I mean? Because anything over 12.6 you need to pilot. So no pilot, just under 12.6. We'll load this guy up on my scissor neck and we'll get ripping to Conklin.
You always say to have your cousin Gerald. Fucking Gerald, yes.
What the hell?
Fucking sick ass.
Oh really, dude?
I'm spoiled. I forgot he said that. He's like, yeah, it's right by the ramp. Just making sure, because dispatch of course said, yeah, it's a D6, it's a legal load. I'm like, okay, D6. This is not a D6. It's a D65. Copyright strike. Smells like a couple cigs been smoked up in here. Whew. Let her warm up a bit, grab out some boomers and stuff. Not much to be like just firing up machines and just giving her. Not that I'm going to be giving her, I'm going. Right there. Like always, there's nothing steel in here. I'm not well reversed in Komatsu at all. Oh, there's two. I didn't know there was one for each side. Good to know. Gonna have to probably get out and check to see if I'm squared up or not, because I don't know where to line the tracks up to my trailer, because this is only the second Komatsu I've ever even hauled. Pretty good to me. It's kind of gay because it's right on the rail for the train equipment, you know what I mean? Kind of makes me feel uneasy. Whoa, this thing is touchy. I want to go slower. I'm just lining up with the rail. And I'm very uneasy about having steel tracks on steel parts of trailers. I do not like it one bit. Should be wearing my seatbelt. might turn it a little bit. We'll see how it all lines up here. I don't even know if I'm in the right spot where I need to be here. First time hauling it, you don't know what the weights are. It's trial and error. I gotta get out and check. Would be about where I think I'd want to put it. That gauge says I am good, but I might go a little more just for rideability, because if I'm light on the tractor, then it's kind of, you know, bouncy. Yeah, we can go a little bit more. I have to check my notes. I know. Should know what legal weights without a permit are on your bags. If anything, I only go like a tiny little bit more. I think I got 23. 24. I can go a little bit further. That's not all that. What are we? The way he was explaining it was like a very wide blade. I'm like, no wider than hauling a shack, so that's nice. I am a little more this way, which is perfect. I always wanted to go down highway too. Take the shortest way, but I was like, oh, I don't want to contend with fucking people. It's Friday, so it's gonna be busy, and I'm in a rush, so I'm gonna be hauling some ass. I didn't set the other parking brake for the controls, my bad. I think there. We're gonna call it good. I am now diversed in Komatsu cats for another month. You were my witness. I checked the doors. Has window cover. I may put it on there. We're all pavement. I gotta be fine. I'm lazy. Hope he doesn't give me the gears about saying that. Yeah, we're 52, so we're definitely good there. Should be good up to like 56. I should have left the blade up. That is a pinch point, but the blade's down, so we should be safe. Smash my elbow, I know it. What do you guys do with chaining the blades? Like, DOT says you gotta put a chain on the blade. Do you guys like just throw one chain? Like I'm gonna throw, I usually just go one from this side across and that's it, but I've heard that might not be legal either, so I don't know. I'm not a huge equipment hauler. Back in the day when I watched my dad, he didn't chain no blades down. just loaded up, did what I'm doing here on the tracks, and let her buck. I didn't think about that. There's no pocket here, idiot. This time I got smarter and left the bucket up. I mean the play. Call it from three things. Gotta use the good ones. Wait. Gotta pull away from the ramp so I can put on my back piece on. All right, groovy. I knew it. You ate dirt. Quit jumping off stuff. Clean the wind. Oh, there is some. Not gonna run over the winch line. No, we're good there. That is good. Should have started it up when I turned off the highway. I didn't think about it though. put it over by the sand pile. Parking brake. So much fun, right? Whoa, almost fell off. Loader's down there, scraping away at that pretty big wall. That's pretty crazy. Oh, it's a different layer. I'm like, whew, that's a pretty steep wall to be digging into. The WA 600. Haven't hauled that yet. It's twerking. Yeah, I'm sure you guys know how crushers work. Feed the hopper, auto feed, conveyors, separates probably some of the sand out of the gravel, and then it goes up to the crusher. It gets crushed, the big stuff. Kind of goes in every direction. Get a lot of different product, right? Like you get sand. And depending on what size of gravel you want crushed, I'm sure I don't know if you change the cones or if it's just as easy as pressing a button and it does different size crush. I don't know. I don't really know much about it. Besides what I just told you. Big rock goes in, lots of other stuff comes out. Money to be made. The only thing I would do, I don't know if you can, I'd be like, how hard is it to try to like kind of run for gold, you know? Like maybe you can get a little bit of gold out of it. You never know, right? Then you can kind of keep track of it, like, whoa, I was got some kind of yields on these returns here, quite a bit of gold. You'd be like, start a gold claim in there, yeah. Obviously capturing gold requires a lot of different stuff. said it rained just enough so everything was nice. Oh, sorry, bro. Didn't have his lights on. Make my own road. Rock truck was coming off the bow right there. I didn't even see him. Well, I seen him obviously, but he was coming down and off. I got a mosquito. Must get him since I can see him. Fuck, I hate that. That's the last thing I need in here, trying to sleep. Why is your window open? Trying to get clear footage. I got him? I think I got him. Looks like his dead torso. Make sure he's good and dead. I think he's dead. Yeah, just enough to make it not dusty and not muddy. That's perfect. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this little short middle of the week or weekend video. I don't know where I'm going to put it. Obviously, I'm going to keep like the Mondays and Fridays long, and then, you know, if I get a little extra like these, where I could have made this into a full video, but I just kind of find that there's too much driving for some of these videos because I'm going like a super long distance, right? Well, it's not that far. It's like you can stay there and they'll feed you in the morning. I'm like, nah, I'm sure it's probably delicious. Yeah, I have a hard time hanging out with strange people I don't know. How am I supposed to get to know them if I don't ever go into camp, I guess? Go back to the wide spot right by the highway there so I don't have to contend with gravel trucks in the morning here if I sleep in that late. Washboard myself out of here. And thanks for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one. Don't forget to comment below how you chain down a blade on a cat, dozer, whatever. Anything with a blade like that. Interested in knowing on what the proper way is, because I never get to see it, so I'll have to keep my eyes peeled on passing cats. See you on the next one. Peace.